All right. Time to face the Jazz again.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K
Should be an easy win, but you know, who knows? Huge comeback win against the Thunder. Probably our toughest game yet.
Our reporter. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Darius
Celsius
Garland.
Oasis.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These
reminds me of
last 5
Solar
games,
Blade.
he's been a beast at the offensive end.
The
a
Oasis.
different level score than he had been
Let's
earlier
just
in the
try to get
season.
some games in,
Let's
you
see if
know.
he can keep
Anthony
it up.
Black took it to Shea, pretty good.
Sexton and Markkanen out on the wing.
Huge comeback win.
Sohan out there with Walker
Go
Kessler.
watch it.
And it's George in at the point. And for
It's on the
San Antonio,
YouTube at Fox
we've
and
got
Wolf.
Jeremy Grant.
Damn.
Tyler Hero is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Green in at small forward. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the
Had a
years,
great
one of the things I've heard from
night
coaches
out with
quite
Lady
often
Wolf.
is how effective
Went
a
to
3-2
dinner and a
big man
mahjong,
can
learned how to
be.
play
They can
mahjong,
try
and
to
I actually
pass and
won.
shoot and score, do all the things they can. It changes the geometry of the floor. Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Grant outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Sohan. Nails it from 3.
Hey, good to get him
Hey,
going
Jazz.
right away.
Shit.
Those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Hero. And so Hero nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
George passes to Kessler. Pass to Sexton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there. He's got strength to play
Did
through
Tyler
contact
block
and a
it
whistle.
into the
Well,
rim?
when you talk about the most underrated
Nah,
players in the league,
hit him on the
Doris,
wrist.
Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Garland to 3. Connects from downtown.
So aggressive in the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Sohan. Rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen.
What?
It's his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Hero. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah. Could be.
Here's Green. Off target at the rim.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Sexton takes a 3. The rebound by
We
Allen.
got lucky there.
Spurs trail by 3. Hero, the pass to Garland. Green up top. Allen with a screen on George. Here's Green. Oh, Kessler with the block.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Back to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. George outside. The three. The rebound by Garland. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Still not understanding what's going on with Jalen, because I can't dunk the ball with him. I've checked the sliders. I've adjusted the sliders. I'm holding R2 down. I don't know what else to do. He's not dunking the ball. So we keep missing all these janky layups. I don't understand it, but like there's been games on here so far where I can dunk no problem with him. I don't know. I was trying to see if it's like a controller issue. So I have 3 controllers, but I don't know, man.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Minnesota, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Frustrating.
When I look at San Antonio, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now here's George, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And that one drops for him. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Sexton against Hero. Sexton misses.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got 5 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. George against Garland. Oh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Hendricks is checked in for Utah.
Number 0, Taylor Hendricks.
Here's Green. He's scoreless. Good.
Hopefully Jalen balled out tonight.
He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Game 7. I think it's probably, it might be over now.
Jazz have amongst the best.
They actually forced a Game 7.
Play at
So.
altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their
Our
fan
boy
base
Fred
is
VanVleet.
loud, L-O-U-D. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Sexton. Inside. Here's George. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
They're actually playing pretty damn good in this one.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. And so Hero will bring it up for San Antonio. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism,
You can catch all 15
the basketball
games
skill, the intelligence,
at the YouTube.
the heart, the toughness, the commitment.
Well, that's
These
actually
guys
true.
have been extraordinary.
14 to
There
15
is
games.
An imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Garland with the ball, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Allen, the pass to Garland. Charity stripe shot, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I'll tell you what,
They're taking 2 timeouts? What the hell?
He's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We are now into November.
But it wasn't,
so
I mean,
let's
I've
check
played
in on the
games with
standings
these
in the
sliders,
Western
and like
Conference.
Jalen dunks it like
You
100
look at the
times.
Spurs, they're sitting at the top
I
of
don't
their
know.
conference
It's so
right
weird.
now with the #1 record.
I usually make most of
And
the
course, there's
layups
the Jazz.
that I don't mean to
Just
even
need
take with
keep
him.
fighting.
Well, right
But
now for the
it
Spurs,
just- it drives me crazy
I think
that
we
he's
all knew they
doing
were gonna
layups.
Be a dangerous team, but
And I got like
to their
R2.
credit,
If
they
R2 is
have
a
lived
gas
up to
pedal,
those
it's like
expectations.
floor to the
They're just not
ground.
a
you know?
team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Utah leading. Tipped
Whoa.
away. It's stolen by Garland. Driving in. Pass to Graham. No good there. Utah's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Ooh, got that one up quick. Sexton's got 8 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hero on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Left side, Sexton. Pass to Kessler.
What, fool?
Now George. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Substitution on court.
Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Utah leading by 5. Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Grant. Collier. Rebound San Antonio. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen. That 7'6" wingspan.
This guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And the Jazz with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Green. And it's
There we go.
By Green.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Yeah,
Damn.
how about our AT&T 5G
okay?
slam cam? Couldn't have captured that.
Can we
play
check on him?
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Allen. And a switch here also for Utah. Sohan's checked in. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Collier. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming.
And they get it back.
Tyler.
Hero for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 9.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this
That's
quarter.
funny.
He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hendricks no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Oh, a nice jam.
Yeah, and maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero
got the
still
lead.
loves to finish with power. Here's
Here's the floater. Sensabaugh, no good. To the inside.
Damn it.
Here's Filipowski. Here's Sohan. The shot from the low post is good. Sohan's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Spurs. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Jalen Green is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
What?
That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
And
What did he even do? What? Didn't even touch him. Did he touch him on the arm? Yeah, okay.
a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Someone kind of struggling
Their early
is
focus
Clint.
on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding
I don't quite
plenty of
understand.
points from three-point land.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Garland. 35 points his last game. Robbed.
As I said, 21
To the paint.
struggling.
Here's Collier.
Go ahead.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Garland hits them both. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Picked by Carter. Hero for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz leading by 5. Stolen by Capella. On the wing, Green. The flush.
There we go.
Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
The Jazz shooting it at 52%. Sohan outside. Filipowski for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Knocks
Oh,
it loose.
shit!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brooks, he's checked in for San Antonio. Oladipo's checked in for Utah. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Sohan. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And he nails the third. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Now here's Sohan. Down low. The shot by Filipowski, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Carter finds Brooks. Back to Carter.
Oh, double.
Pass to Capella. Brooks with it. Hero for three. Counted from distance. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Nice move. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Hero on the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sohan. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside Garland. Shoots over Collier. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Sohan outside. To the inside. To halt the run. And the layup is up and in. He's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Hero, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Sexton with it. McCollum covering. Here's Martin.
No.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Carter.
Oh, wow.
What a powerful finish from Wendell Carter Jr. Man, he's off his feet in a hurry.
Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Martin. Now Sexton. McCollum defends. Clock at 6. 16 feet out. Sexton misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Hero for 3. He's got his 9th make out of 15 tries.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
McCollum finds Carter.
Bang.
Sends it home from three-point land. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to give Wendell Carter Jr. tremendous credit for developing that range shooting. Nicely done.
SPURS foul. Frank Capella. First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Utah.
First one falls for him. For San Antonio, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Capella. Jalen Green comes in for Brooks. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hero. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Martin. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Jazz trail by 6.
Double,
Outside
double,
Sexton.
double.
Pass to Sensabaugh. The three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Green. It's holding by Sensabaugh. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few other stores.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
Sohan's checked in for Sensabaugh. Now Sohan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
McCollum, the pass to Carter. San Antonio again missing. Utah's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Sohan. Oh, there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making
why he does
trips to the
that.
line in the first quarter.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And for the Spurs, their shooting is around 55% so far. And the shot goes
Fuck
down.
off me.
Carter's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
George passes to Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Carter. Harrell with it. No made baskets yet. Kicks it out to Clarkson.
KC.
Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Spurs lead by 2.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Sexton. Sohan outside. Kessler, a screen on Carter.
Off me, bro.
Here's Sohan. Rebound by San Antonio. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Harrell with a strong finish.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Sexton. Here's Sohan. Offline with a 3.
Bro,
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. George passes to Kessler. 23 seconds left to play in the first half.
Fucking shoot the ball. Fuck.
Nice D from Carter. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close.
Ah, hell.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First personal foul.
That's good from George.
For the Jazz. George. Taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. It could go.
Jay
Good on the buzzer beater. Tyler Hero has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
The Spurs Coyote, man. Look up if the Rockets won or not.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
Oh, shh.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Spurs.
Damn.
It's still early.
Rockets
and
went
we
down.
don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team.
Damn.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be
Buddy
this good.
healed. 33 points.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Wow. Damn.
Second half of basketball is
How many threes
upon
did
us,
bro
and we
hit?
may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
His whole owning the rim.
Yeah, Buddy Hield finally had his moment.
Fast, he's aggressive,
Good on
and
Buddy,
if you
man.
let him get to the cup, there is
Former Spur.
nothing that you can do about it.
San Antonio leading by 5. So on the floor for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Walker Kessler out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Here's Green. Oh, Green just explodes to the rim.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And stolen by Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
The Spurs making a switch here. Black's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And here's Sexton. It's stolen by Green. Oh, Jalen Green. Serious bounce.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. George for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Blocked!
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the what a big-time vertical.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. But that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Now here's George. He has 7. Back to Sohan. Pass to Kessler. Over Green. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Green. And that's good from 17 feet. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
To the left wing. Here's Kessler.
What the hell?
Outside for Sexton. Drills it from deep. He's got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
On the wing, Green. It's guarded by Markkanen. Another miss by Green. Jazz trail by 9. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Sexton. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And Grant gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's George with the drive. And it's Utah scoring again.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
He takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. The fourth spot held by the Spurs.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hero comes in for Clarkson. And it's Utah with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Kessler.
Shit!
And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
Here's Black. George defending. Oh, hey! How about
Boom.
that?
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Now here's George. He's got 9. Kessler finds Sexton with the drive. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Absolutely electric. Colin Sexton with a little flair.
Black passes to Grant. Pure from three-point range.
Bang.
Grant's got 9 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who
And the
plays.
steal.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Dylan Brooks checked in for Green. Sexton
Damn.
caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Colin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
Hero for 3.
Ah.
And with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Hero for 3. Here's Allen. It's tipped.
Oh, shit.
That's the length of Lowry Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Lowry hasn't
Second
scored.
chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by Utah. Garland feeling it out a bit. Back to Grant. Pass to Hero. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Hero's got 26 points.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Hero. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, and this is why... Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019 because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Fires for three. Hendricks, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Garland finds Grant. Off the mark there with a three. Jazz trail by 10. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Into the lane. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, you better step back when Jared Allen is that close to the cup. What a dunk.
Here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Allen, the pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 31.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Sexton. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Hendricks has got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot
Oh,
just gives
wide
you so
open.
much room to operate on the offensive end.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
San Antonio leading by 12. Allen on the wing.
Oh!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Sohan outside. Back to Sexton.
No!
Pass to Kessler. Off the window. It's good. 16 points for him.
Well, individually, he is
Yeah, but they're
doing
getting
everything
outpaced
he
right
can in
now.
this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Grant.
And
No
one!
contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Sensabaugh is checked in for Sohan. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Clarkson's checked in for Hero.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
And here's Grant from the arc. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. And there's the foul.
Shit.
It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And the Spurs with some changes.
Grant's
Black checked
heating
in
up.
for Brooks. And it's McCollum in for Darius Garland. And a switch here also for Utah. Collier, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 14. Inside, Hendricks. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
On the wing, Grant. Fires from the corner. Utah grabs the miss. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Sexton misses. And so Grant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. It doesn't go for him. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Black. 4-3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. They put in work down low. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, man. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jeremy Grant out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Black in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Jalen Green, he's checked in for San Antonio.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clarkson. Gets it to go from the corner. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and the catch.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule.
They called it on
San
him?
Antonio
What?
Spurs on Saturday. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal
Video review under NBA rules.
review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
Come on,
But
man.
At least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Man.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Spurs making a switch here. Capella's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Black. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And just so active for his size. Capella is hard to guard.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks.
Oh, shit!
And he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. For 3,
No.
Collier.
Man.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
I think he's gone completely dry.
Pop it.
Nothing is hitting.
This
Ah!
is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Knocked
Oh,
away.
give me that shit!
And it's out of
Fuck!
bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
Give me that fucking
It's
shit!
stolen by Green. He's all alone. And it's hammered home by Green.
And going all out on the break, Green saw his chance and makes it a one-man show.
The
Jazz
next
trail by
time you get a
17.
game 7, Jalen, you'll win, man. No,
Here's Collier.
it's okay.
Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Oh,
And here's Green from the arc. Grant, the pass to Capella. Outside for Green.
shit!
Three's off the mark. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Carter, he's checked in for Grant. And a switch here also for Utah. Juzang's checked in. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Hendricks. Martin outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
19-footer, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Here's Juzang. To the
One of you
right
guys
side.
has to shoot the ball, man. This ain't
Shot
what do you
clock
call
at
it,
6.
shit?
Right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Sinks the tray.
That right there.
And any of y'all
that's
could have
the
shot
kind of look
that
this
at
system
any
is
point in
designed to
time.
create. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Jalen Martin Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen
He's
Green.
off the first. Tyler Heroes checked in for San Antonio. Luke's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Juzang. And he's good on the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The 3 from Sexton. Rebounded by Green. San Antonio leading by 12. In close. Green puts it in.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh. Three-pointer, no good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Gets a very good look and converts. Sexton's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Now Sexton. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass. Sexton's got 34.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Yeah, I like seeing Carter Jr. challenge the defense, and he's so good at drawing these fouls.
And the Spurs with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Capella, and Garland is subbed in for Black. Jazz trail by 16. Outside Sexton. Inside. Here's Kessler. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
What I love about Walker Kessler right now is he's feeling it offensively and he's aggressively pursuing the basketball.
Garland for 3. Drains the triple. 20 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And there's Kessler on the assist by Markkanen. Kessler's got 20 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Green. Over Markkanen. Releases from the wing and drills it. Green's got 30.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And he's going for the lob. Markkanen hammers home the lob.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete, set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Garland against George. Garland, no good. Jazz trail by 13. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Sexton, and that one is hammered home.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sexton with it. Hero picks him up, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here. He can convert.
I just love the ball movement.
The Spurs making a switch here. Black's checked in. What growth from Lowry, Markkanen, Doris. The 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a featured part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
That free throw good from Sexton.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Clarkson's checked in for Hero. Here's George driving to the basket, and George with the jam.
Keontae George steps in a big-time moment. That's a huge basket.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Sexton against Garland.
Sexton. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright future.
So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 9. They double team George. Here's Sohan. Offensive rebound. Kessler. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Yeah, and this is not what they need. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
And San Antonio making a change here. Grant's checked in, and the shot is good by Garland.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
Thompson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bates Diop comes in for Grant. Garland for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Sexton puts up a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Garland. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And it's Utah with the ball. George outside. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation.
Finally got it. The 90. Hell yeah.
Leaving little room for error. A minute 9 left in the fourth. Bates Diop can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 8. It's stolen by Garland. Black passes to Bates Diop. There's the drive.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jalen Green.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition, yet the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings him within single digits.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
George, no good. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Oh, George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Kessler. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's McCullough with the three. He buries it from three.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Clarkson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. So it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Green.
Hell yeah. Finally got the 90 piece. I gotta say, though, teams are... In fact, the dude at 43 is crazy. Kessler had a big game. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do I turn down the shooting, maybe? I don't know. Only 4 turnovers. That's pretty damn good. Hell yeah, we got the win. 3rd win on Jazz. There's 1 more coming up, and then no more Jazz, thankfully. But, yeah, I don't know what to do with the scoring, though. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Teams are just scoring. I mean, teams are scoring. They're scoring a lot these days. But, that's a lot of points, though.